Rogelio Martinez here with Heel Face Wrestling, and today we are doing a card rundown of Dallas Championship Wrestling's event, A Nightmare at the Elks Lodge, and I'm joined by the voice of DCW, the commentator, Brad Allred. Hey Brad, how you doing today?
Thanks for having me.
So give us some details about this event real quick.
Oh, what an exciting event to look forward to. Saturday night, October 27th, we'll bring you A Nightmare at the Elks Lodge from the Grapevine Elks Lodge. Bell time 7 p.m. Doors are going to open at 6 that night. We're also going to have an after party after the event at the same location. You don't have to drive down the street. You don't have to drive a few miles away. Right there in-house. It's going to be a night to look forward to.
Awesome. So let's just jump into it and run down this card. We're starting with the Costume Battle Royal. Now, before that contest, I hear there's another contest.
We do. We have a couple of contests. We're going to have a costume contest. We're going to have a couple of different divisions. One for the kids, one for the adults. There'll be a $25 Visa gift card that goes to the winner of the kids division, a $50 card that goes to the winner of the adult division. So, hey, bring your unique costumes. We want to see all of them, everyone in costume to that night, and we'll pick a couple of winners.
So if you're real smart, you'll bring your kid, have them win, then you win the other one. You got $75.
Yeah, you got a couple of gift cards. Have a good time.
All right, so after that, we got the Battle Royal. Tell me about that.
We've got a costume battle royal, and I don't want to give away too much. Okay. I do want to say this, though. The DCW office, over the past couple of weeks since we announced this battle royal, we've had quite a number of names that are wanting to take part, wanting to participate. Not only who could those names be, but what could they show up in? Because remember, this is a costume battle royal. How will they be dressed? Who will they be? One way to find out. That's to join us on October 27th.
All right. Well, that sounds pretty good. Now we also have our first singles match that we're going to talk about. Now this is exciting. It's going to be an intergender match, which kind of reminds me, coming up you have an intergender show, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. And this match, I mean, this to me, this match could stand up against any intergender match. Why don't you tell me about it?
It will. The first off, the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational will take place November 8th, and this will kind of give you a good little taste for what to expect that night. It's going to be Jay Sirius, who DCW fans are familiar with. Someone they're not familiar with is Erica Torres. Erica Torres, former Sabotage champion. She'll be making her debut on Saturday night, October 27th, facing Jay Sirius. This one's going to be really good. It's going to be fast-paced. You don't know what to expect, but it's going to be a fantastic match that we're definitely looking forward to.
Well, if you're an independent wrestling fan in Oklahoma or Texas, you've definitely heard of Erica Torres. I'm sure you're ecstatic to have her make her debut for DCW.
Finally, yeah. We've wanted to get her in the DCW ring. Saturday night, October 27th, we do just that.
That's awesome. Now, moving on, we have another singles match, the Outlaw Randy Wayne versus Dexter Hardaway. Now, this one seems like it's getting a little bit personal.
It's getting a whole lot personal, Helio. Over the past couple of weeks, you've seen Dexter Hardaway really push the envelope online, videos, not only taunting that of the Outlaw Randy Wayne, but he's almost kind of overstepped the barrier a little bit and brought Miranda Gordy into things. Obviously, everyone, DCW fans, know the Outlaw. You know that he doesn't take too kindly to these things.
Right.
I'm not so sure that the Elks Lodge can hold this one. We're going to find out Saturday night, October 27th. But if I'm Dexter Hardaway, have you bitten off a little more than you can chew? You've got to face the Outlaw, and there's nowhere to run on October 27th.
For sure. Last time we saw Randy Wayne, he was a little banged up, and he still wrestled Steve Orino. So, I mean, if he's willing to do that injured, I mean,
who knows what he'll do on the October 27th.
Exactly.
Dexter Hardaway might want to look out.
Yeah, hopefully Randy's back in full health and ready to go for that one. Let's see. Then we have tag team action. Now, this is exciting. This is Team Super Academia versus the Radical Athletes. Man, I'm excited for this one.
There's a narrative here, Rogelio. The Radical Athletes are, to say the least, they're a little irritated. They didn't receive an invite to the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational. Their opponents on October 27th, Team Super Academia, they did. And they've got a lot to say about that. And we're going to show you right now, Dante Smiley did not take too kindly to the fact that they're not in this tournament, and they sent some words into the DCW office.
Pull up skirts, something in a brand new drop. Trick one now. It's funny that I have love on my wall right here. Because that seems to be exactly what myself and Ty Wilson are getting none of right now. Oh, look, games. It's funny I have these on this shelf. Because that seems to be exactly what people are trying to play with us out there right now. See, I just got off the phone with my man Ty Wilson. It seems like we have a major problem with a lot of stuff going on in the area right now. And one of the most major problems is the fact that the Radical Athletes, I'm talking the two-time Offshoots Network Tag Team of the Year award winners, were not invited to DCW's Intergender Tag Team Invitational Tournament on November 8th. We weren't invited to a Tag Team Invitational. How absurd does that even sound? Accolades not matter, so I'm not even going to go into all the titles that we've won in 2018, in 2017, in 2016, and beyond, or all the places that we've worked for in this state, and another state, and another state, and so on and so forth, because that doesn't matter right now, obviously. But what does matter to us is the disrespect that we are being shown by not being invited to this tag team tournament. But you know who was invited? Team Super Academia. You know who we face this weekend at DCW Nightmare at the Elks Lodge in Grapevine? Team Super Academia. And the one thing y'all know about the Radical Athletes is we like to talk the talk and walk the walk. We do what we want to, say what we want to, go where we want to, and do it how we want to do it. So therefore, we're wondering if Team Super Academia does the same. And therefore, we're going to put out a challenge to Team Super Academia. And that challenge is, if y'all are as good as y'all say y'all are, as good as y'all are seeming, as good as the people are saying y'all are, how about y'all put y'all spots in the Tag Team Invitational on the line against us this Saturday at Grapevine Elks Lodge and show us how good y'all really are. Are you about it or not? Time to show and prove.
Why not? Why not?
So as you can see, the Radical Athletes are a little bit irritated. They don't have a spot in the tournament on November 8th. They're going to take out that aggression on Team Super Academia on October 27th, but they want to raise the stakes a little bit. They're expecting Team Super Academia to put up that spot in the tournament.
Yeah, I see they've issued that challenge, but we haven't heard anything from Super Academia, and we don't know if they've accepted.
Well, we actually do know, Rogelio. Late breaking news into the DCW offices this afternoon. We have found out that they are in fact willing to put up that spot in the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational Tournament on November 8th. So there's now so much more on the line. Radical Athletes, Team Super Academia, the winner has their spot cemented on November 8th.
Wow, now that has such big implications. We were speculating online, could this really affect the tournament? And now we know there's a real chance that it could.
They're ready to rise to the challenge, and it's going to be one that you're definitely not going to want to miss on October 27th.
Wow. Okay, then after that, let's see. We have another singles match to talk about.
And a very unique one at that. Wesley Crane, who of course is one half of it's Team Stimp Alien with Lady Poison, but if you've kept a close eye on things going on in DCW over the past few months, Lady Poison now seems to have this control over Wesley Crane, and it's not only changed his attitude, but it's changed his in-ring style. On October 27th, he's going to go against Always Ready Cody Lane, and Cody Lane and Wesley Crane, for them to get in, so much success between those two guys. The narrative there is what kind of implications from Lady Poison's control? How's that going to play in the mindset of Wesley Crane? And then on the other side of that coin, how is Cody Lane? How is he going to put that into his strategy in terms of? Is he going to have to watch out for Wesley Crane, knowing that there's no links that he won't go to as of late to win a match. This is the first time these two have been together in the DCW ring, and I've got a feeling this is one you're not going to forget.
You know, when we saw in August that Wesley Crane was not able to make the DCW show, just as an outsider looking in, I was wondering what was going on. Then all of a sudden in September, he's Lady Poison's mystery partner, and I'm wondering if there's a connection there, you know, because obviously Wesley Crane isn't the type just to not show up.
The shock on people's faces when she brought Wesley Crane through the curtain, I think he was probably the last one anyone expected for her to be the partner. And the change in Wesley Crane since then, wow, it's going to be a good one, October 27th.
So, as if that all so far weren't enough, we have it's going to be a hoss fight. It's going to be a fight, and we're talking about Moonshine and APOC. Wow.
You want to talk about heavy hitters. Okay, APOC is no stranger to a DCW ring.
When I see him do that power slam every time, I'm just like, how is anyone surviving that?
And how is the ring not caving in?
Yeah.
The power of an APOC. And now he's going to go up against, without question, his toughest test in a DCW ring. Moonshine Mantell. Is the ring big enough to hold these two guys? Because you want to talk. I would challenge you anywhere to put two competitors in a ring when you're going to match power for power. Moonshine and APOC. This is a battle of the bulls.
Yeah, that's going to be big time. And then the main event, man, I'm excited for this one. I mean, since Steve Reno has made his presence known in DCW, he's outperforming the expectations of the person that brought him in, Mr. Sunshine.
Rogelio, if I'm going to be honest, if I'm going to be brutally honest here, I'm a bit conflicted in this match, and here's why. There's not a lot to not like about Steve Reno.
That's true.
The only thing that I can find that I don't like, which personally, everyone knows there's no love lost between myself and Mr. Sunshine.
Right.
But his allegiance with the DCW Director of Athletic Operations, I just can't put my finger on it as to why. But that withstanding, you cannot deny the fact of Steve Reno's talent. He's shown it time and time again in a DCW ring. Now he's going against our best, our DCW Texas champion, Dirty Andy Dalton. Dalton's regained that championship. He has a lot of steam. He is on a roll going into this title defense. So Steve Reno definitely has the credentials, has the ability to walk out October 27th, the new DCW Texas champion. But to do that, he's got to climb the tallest of mountains. When you talk about Dirty Andy Dalton and the credentials that he brings and the accolades that he has achieved over his career, this one right here alone is worth the price of admission. I urge anyone, Saturday night, October 27th, the main event for the richest prize in DCW, it's going to be a match you're not going to forget.
For sure. You know, we've seen Andy Dalton. He really cherishes this championship. We've seen him defend it while injured. We've seen him, you know, when he was seriously injured, he had to, you know, relinquish the title, and we saw how important that was to him. So to see him back with it, defending it against Steve Reno, I know that he's going to put everything he's got into this match.
And for him, when you talk about his journey and the story that's being told here in terms of what he had to do to claw, to fight back, to get, because remember, he had to earn a match just to get the opportunity to take that title from Unholy Gregory James. Our DCW Director of Athletic Operations, Mr. Sunshine, I'm going to go out on a limb and say conveniently forgot to give him a rematch that he was owed. He had to go earn that shot. So this match with Steve Reno, I promise you, Dirty Andy Dalton does not take Steve Reno lightly, but you have to wonder, it can't go without being said here, is he going to have eyes in the back of his head? Mr. Sunshine, and I'm not trying to go into business for myself here, but truth be told, many a times he's interjected himself into matches. He's done it with the Impact players several times. He's done it in other scenarios. Will he interject himself in this main event on October 27th? Well, we'll find out.
Well, this sounds like a very exciting card, but right now, like I said, we were going to talk about the November show real quick.
Yeah, I do. I want to mention it.
But tell us one more time how you can get tickets for October 27th.
October 27th and for November 8th for that matter. You can get your tickets at DallasChampionshipWrestling.com. Again, a nightmare at the Elks Lodge from the Grapevine Elks Lodge, Saturday night, October 27th, a 7 p.m. bell time. Doors open at 6. Tickets are available now at DallasChampionshipWrestling.com. Make plans to join us October 27th. Now for November 8th, the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational. This is going to be a unique night.
Let's look at the cards that, there's so much going on. We're just going to show you real quick the cards that we've made up for that night, the graphics for that. So let's look at that right now. Wow, just looking at those cards, you can see the talent is stacked up for this event. Just the scramble match itself looks like it's worth twice the price of admission. Then you have the whole tag team tournament. It's crazy. What could make, I don't think anything can make this night better.
Well, I'm going to try to do that, Rogelio.
Okay.
We brought some breaking news. I'd like to bring you a little bit more, and hold on for this one. But I'm probably announcing this a bit early, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. The winner on November 8th, the winner of the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational will become the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Champions. Now, let me clarify. We're not talking about championships that will just be defended in a DCW ring. No. We're talking about across many promotions, the board of directors, and we're talking about representatives from Sabotage Wrestling, from Inspire, from DCW, also from families very close to Maggie Martinez. These board of directors want these Intergender Tag Team Championships to be defended anywhere.
Wow.
So the winner of this tournament will be the inaugural Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Champions.
Wow, so you're telling me that if I'm from California and I have a favorite promotion with a favorite tag team, they're able to
defend those champions. That's right.
Wow.
That's right. So whoever does come out, whoever does win that tournament, you're talking about tag team championships that they can defend across any platform.
They're going to have a target on their back. That's for sure.
Without a doubt.
Wow. Well, that increases the stakes for that show.
And for those that plan on joining us on October 27th, you want to pick your tickets up for November 8th, you can then. You can also pick them up, DallasChampionshipWrestling.com. You can find more information about that show, about all DCW shows, at our Facebook event page. You can look us up on Facebook, Dallas Championship Wrestling. Get information there, and of course on our website, DallasChampionshipWrestling.com.
Wow. Well, you know what? That is a lot of news and a lot to process, but I'm so glad we did this because that's some great information, and I really look forward to this show on October 27th, and November 8th is going to be bonkers. So thank you, Brad, for joining me, and hey guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to Heel Face Wrestling. Check out Dallas Championship Wrestling's Facebook, their YouTube, their Twitter is Wrestling Dallas. Give them a follow as well. And what's your Twitter, Brad?
I'm at Debrada, at TheBrada. You can find all your information about Dallas Championship Wrestling there. Again, like you said, so much to look forward to. We hope to see everyone at the Grapevine Elks Lodge October 27th, and then in Fort Worth for the Maggie Martinez Intergender Tag Team Invitational Tournament on November 8th.
All right. Well, thank you, Brad.
Thank you.